Here we go. Can you still see me, sissy?
Yep, we're live. Hi, YouTube.
That thing said famous.
Well, I do want to be famous.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's Kel and Rhoda.
From Cryptkeepers Haunts. Come on in and chat with us.
And please hit that like button if you see us on your live and follow us.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and make sure to turn your notification bells on. That way you don't miss a video when we upload.
And please share our link.
Yes, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah, let me tell you what I do, because this is got a delay in it.
What?
I take our Zoom meeting.
And lay it over the video.
Yeah. That way I can see better.
Oh, but I feel like I've been on Zoom all day, sissy.
Do you really?
I've lived on Zoom all day. It's like Happy Healing Shop. I'm going to promote them. You guys need to find the Happy Healing Shop on YouTube. They have some great videos. So I'm going to give them a shout out. So yeah, I was on the phone. I was on Zoom with them before I was with Rhoda.
Where is our people? Where is our people?
Do I need to share the link?
Probably so.
I feel like singing. Have you copy stream link?
Probably so. Come on in, guys.
Still there, sis?
I'm here.
Y'all.
Come in.
I'm here too. I'm here.
Come in and have a set about, and let's chat about paranormal and everything else that comes to our mind.
Everything else in between.
See that? This is what.
Try not to cuss.
Me, because I really would like to be able to get people to know our streams that's going out there, you know?
I'm just sharing our link to a couple people.
Well, I hope they ain't in bed asleep.
Well, I already told
Miss Phoenix.
Yeah, I already told Miss Phoenix.
Did Elisa ever invite you to her Facebook? Or
yeah, I'm gonna send her a message too. I think she's on my page. I'm looking here. Where did she go?
who?
Elise, like she was on my page here.
Elisa. Elisa.
I don't know if she's online, but
Get up here, mama girl. Get up here, lay down. Get up here. Come on. Hey, I'm gonna make myself invisible.
yeah, how do I put myself back? There we go. Hi, sis.
Hello.
Is Phoenix not in the chat yet?
Nope. She's not in here.
Well, that's weird.
That's very weird.
Yes.
Damn it. Come on there, you sucker.
If you want, you can share the link to my Facebook page.
Well, I don't know how. See, there's some things I know how to do. You don't know how to do some things I don't know how to do. You know how to do.
Yeah, I'm just giving you hair. Wish the notification would have worked.
Me
So I
too.
don't know why it's not working.
It says we got two watching. Come in and say hello. Unless it's
Well,
me and you.
I
But
did give it to Elise. Like it shows that she's online and shows a few other people. So I don't know where people are.
me neither.
But anywho's,
Come on, lovelies. Where are you hiding? Where are my people? Where are you?
I don't know about you sometimes, sis.
Now I feel like I'm losing it. Oh God, did you hear my shoulder pop?
I know I did. I heard that.
I'm getting older.
No, you're not.
I'm getting old. Who's in the chat? Come and say hello. Because I can see there's two people watching. Hi.
Please do not. Y'all, if anyone rewatches this, I think it's hilarious. And I told you this, Rhoda. But when I was in that other Zoom meeting, I thought it was hilarious that Ruby started snoring and it sounded like someone farting.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Hey,
like,
that's why it was trying to earlier. It was trying to get me to. I was trying to join the thing because I saw that your camera was up,
yeah.
and it was going to bring me into another meeting.
It was probably going to bring you into the meeting of the Happy Healing Shop.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
because me and you's connected anyway, and it was going to let me follow. There's my Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix. Could you share the link to anyone else you would like to? I'm going to share it on my Facebook and the Happy Healing Shop page.
Sorry, my phone is sluggish. It's just a sluggish evening.
We'll forgive you.
Where's my
Maybe.
Southern Belle at? Where are you, Miss Belle? And Elisa.
Whoop, whoop. Do you guys like this angle better because I'm on my tablet? I was trying to put it on my I don't know. This angle makes me feel fat.
You're not fat at all, so don't go there. Don't go there.
Why not go there?
Oh, I got to tell you about a really good movie that you need to watch.
Okay.
It's called Palmer.
What's it about?
Okay, well, it's a good movie. This guy goes to prison for something that he didn't do. He took the blame for his buddies, right?
Okay.
He was a baseball player, lost his career being a baseball player and everything. But it don't show none of that. It just shows him getting out of prison. He goes to stay with his grandmother. Well, there's a woman that lives behind him in a trailer that has a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom always runs off and leaves the little boy with the old lady, with the dude's grandmother. Well, the guy, the grandmother's telling him, well, you're going to go to church if you're going to live here. And he's like, okay. And she's like, and you got to find a job, which his parole said he had to find a job anyway. But anyhow, he's getting attached to the little boy. The grandmother dies.
Aww.
So that left him to think, well, what am I going to do with this kid? His mama's run off and left him, and she ain't come back yet. Well, the mama was gone for like 2 or 3 months. And when she finally did come back, the guy done fell in love with that kid.
Yeah.
And he knew that the mom was on drugs real bad, and he didn't want to see that little boy living in that.
Yeah.
I ain't going to tell you no more. You just got to watch it. It's good.
Okay. I got a movie for you since we're sharing movies. Has anyone watched Eve's Bayou?
No, but I've heard of it.
Y'all need to watch it. It's about voodoo. And since it's like on the paranormal like spectrum here, it's, takes place in New Orleans or near New Orleans, So it's like in the Bayou Belt, and it's like in the 40s or 50s. I want to place the movie. The dad was a doctor that was having an affair on his wife. So the daughter kind of ended up putting a spell on him with
I
a
put
voodoo
a
doll.
spell on you.
And her
Who's
dad
our
died.
fourth person watching? Come and say hi.
So,
Hi, Terry and Al.
hi.
How are you guys this evening?
Hi, Terry.
I've been feeling like crap for a couple of days. That's why we haven't been live streaming, because Kel's been down in her back also.
Yep.
So we
yeah.
thought we would jump on tonight and see what everybody's doing and talk about the paranormal and whatever else comes to mind.
And that haunted doll behind you.
Yeah, and I got a
New
haunted doll behind me that my brother found in this old barn. And Kel saw her moving earlier, and it about freaked me out because I thought she's going to dive off on my head or something.
I know, it's hilarious.
Like, Rhoda, that doll moved.
I said, I saw her move. And they're like, what? And like the name I get from her, and I don't want to be subjective to you guys, but the psychic imprint that I got from her is her name's Emma, but that's all I know so far. So,
and she likes to scare my cat.
Yeah, she's very mischievous.
Yeah, my cat don't like her. She done something to my cat last night. My cat wanted to be nosy, and I had her sitting in my double doors over here where my washer and dryer's at. Well, the cat wanted to be nosy and went in there, and all of a sudden I heard, "Row!" Here come the cat flying out and stuff falling off everywhere. And I'm like, what is going on? Go around and look, and she's just sitting there pretty as you please. Well, everything else fell off around her.
I
Not
know.
bad. You all, I've been so tired and exhausted these last few days. I haven't been around. I know, honey. We've been going through the same thing, which I've had a really bad headache
And
this third day, but it's not as
I
bad
wonder
today as
also
2 days ago.
if it's where Mercury is in retrograde, but Mr. Mercury better get out of there really quickly. I mean, seriously, you better get out of that retrograde because it's messing with me. Saying.
Yeah, I've had a real bad headache. Kel's been down in her back. But other than that,
I finally, like I said, I feel like I've been on Zoom all day. But it's okay because the weather outside is very frightful, and I don't want to be out in it.
well, thank you there, Mui, but I'm married, and
I don't
Kel
roll that
over
way.
there.
I don't roll that way, darling.
But anyway, welcome to our live stream. Everyone's welcome.
Everyone's welcome. Just behave yourself. Don't start the drama.
Yeah, we like to try to keep it respectful. Don't want no drama. No
Nope.
drama mamas.
You leave that out the door. So,
wipe your feet out before you step in the door.
Yeah, wipe
that
the
drama
poo off
behind.
your feet. Wipe the poo off your feet before you don't bring that crap in.
Right.
Yep. So, as I said, I was on Zoom all day, just got off one with some lovely people from the Happy Healing Shop. Like, they're also on YouTube.
Oh, you're
They're
from
amazing.
Ireland. Wow. You're very, I can't even talk. You're a good ways across the pond.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, what, like
what time is it there in Ireland?
Like 5 a.m? Is it like almost like 5? Isn't it? I know it's like 6 after. What part of Ireland are you from? Dublin, Belfast? What part? I'm just curious. I got friends.
Yeah, it hasn't, Terry. Bad times all around, Terry said. She said guess the weather hasn't helped. No, it hasn't.
No. No, it has not.
Maybe what time is it in Ireland?
Depending on where they're at, it's like 6 hours ahead of where we're from.
3:44.
Yep.
Wow.
Up early or up late?
Yeah, are you up? Are you up? Is it 3:44 a.m. or p.m.?
It's AM.
That's crazy. You know, if you really think about it, that's really wild. We're fixing to, finish our day out, and other people's just starting their day.
Like in Japan, it's 12 hours ahead, so they're already having breakfast when we're getting ready to go to bed.
Wow, that is so
And
crazy.
I think it's like 14 hours ahead, if I'm sure correctly. And I know in Tokyo, it's like 14 hours.
Stays up late.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the suicide forest over there?
Over where?
I think it's in Japan.
Yeah, I have.
I'm telling you, I watched a video on that, and this guy had been going over there, and he was going in there because he was, he was doing a paranormal investigation inside the suicide forest. Well, he was staying there a week. He had rented a little room, but the guy was going there every day.
Yep.
And the first day that he went, he had put the salt on his, around his neck and the holy water and stuff, because they said over there the spirits will jump on your back.
Yep.
In the suicide force, and they'll try to choke you.
People
Well,
go in there to kill themselves.
yes. He's going and he's looking around. All of a sudden, he's seeing this guy. The guy evidently had came there to do something stupid. And he's like, no, not on my watch, bud. You're not going to take your life while I'm here. Well, the guy tried to run from him. And he tried to catch that guy. And I think the guy that was videoing ran the guy that was going to kill himself out of there. But he kept walking. And then he walked up on a man hanging. He wrote his coordinates down, got on his phone, told them, hey, he called the China police.
The Japanese police, you mean?
Yeah, send somebody here because I found the body hanging. And from the looks of it, it hadn't been hanging there very long. Well, the second day he went further on back into the forest, found 2 more bodies. Third day he went, the way the terrain was that he was walking on, he saw a big stump. Well, you could tell there's a rope hanging on a tree, right? And there's like a cavern, like a, what would you call it, a sinkhole?
Yeah.
The person, I guess, had fell off in when their body done their thing from hanging there for a while. But sure enough, there was the bones, the skull, and everything. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's illegal, like, to park there. Like, it is so, like, I watched another video about it. And do you know that it's so quiet? There's no, like, sign of life in that forest either.
Yeah, that's one place. I love doing paranormal investigations, but I'm just going to tell you, that's one place that I would not go, just because of the bad things that I've heard about it.
Yep.
That they say people's drawn to that forest because of the evil that lives in it.
Yeah.
And they go in there. Even that guy said that he'd heard things telling him to do stupid stuff. And I'm like, you would not get me to go inside that place.
Nope. And do you know that people that try to go there and get caught get fined?
Yeah.
I mean,
There've been a lot of YouTubers go there.
I don't know. The other place that I'd like to go is Chernobyl. It's like the radiation isn't so bad anymore, but you still have to wear like a hazmat suit when you go in.
Right.
I forgot how much it is to get in there, but it's like a time capsule, like, because the Chernobyl thing happened in 1985. So it's like the McDonald's there and all this other stuff is like stuck in that time. But it's haunted.
Did you know in the UK, where I guess United States and the UK meet, right? Do you know that they have walls that in the event that something starts happening, they got walls that's going to come up and it's going to block people from leaving the UK into the United States.
No, I
This
didn't know
guy
that.
went underground and found them, and they called it the belly to hell. And when they went in there, they kept going, and the further they went, you could see them sweating, and they was using a temperature
Yeah,
thing.
it's getting hotter.
It was, and you could literally hear screams coming from that place like lost souls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I want to go in that either.
But it's like the Chernobyl thing, like you can still go in the apartment buildings and stuff because I think Ghost Adventures were there. And I think
Terry
traveling.
said, she said, I'm an empath. I don't know if I could handle all the sadness. I don't either. And
Neither.
Kel being one,
Mm.
definitely not. Because I'm going to tell you, and Terry, you might be the same way. I love to hear my spirit box when I'm getting real good communication coming through it, because it's like it's, I know it's conversating back with me. But Kel, when she is trying to focus on people that come to her, she's not only hearing them talk to her, but she's also hearing the voices from the spirit box, and
And they're the same.
it
It's
amplifies
like
her ears real bad.
yeah, it's like hearing like feedback when you're, or it sounds like that weird sound when you put a microphone to the speaker.
Yeah.
It's just gnarly. But what I was saying about Chernobyl, like it's like you can go in the apartment buildings and you still see like stuff on the stoves.
Wow.
It's like, and you can go into the hospital, and like I know that Zach went there with his team at one point. Because I'm a fan of Ghost Adventures, but it was like really interesting because they caught stuff in the hospital.
Wow.
It was like really cool. But yeah, you can go there, make a day trip, but you like have to sign things because you can't be around like pregnant women or small kids for like 24 hours after
Right.
because of the radiation.
I want to go to the hospital, and that's where that's one of the places I want to go this spring, is to the Pittsburgh Hospital up here in Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
They say that place is off the chain.
It's closed, right?
Yeah, it's a hospital that they've closed down, and they've made it so paranormal investigators can come, and they give them however long they want to stay there. I mean, you can even go and spend the night in one of the rooms if you want to.
How much is it though? Does it cost?
It's $50 a night. It's not high at all.
No, that's actually pretty cool because here in West Virginia, if you want to go to the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, it's $1,000 for your paranormal team.
Yeah, just like that stuff, Phoenix. She said about that Jimi Hendrix kind of feedback, the bass crap. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love the spirit box.
I do too, but
because it makes me feel validated when I'm getting the same stuff I'm hearing. But
well, just like when I went to the cemetery last week, and they was trying to warn me that guy was there.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and watched that again, and it just made my hair stand up. I'm like, wow, man, they was really trying to protect me.
Yeah,
just
they were.
The validation that they was given,
Yeah.
And that, I love it when I get feedback like that, because I can hear them and I'm conversating with them. That's why when it gets warm weather, I'll be able to go, do our live streams outside, and I'll get more, we'll get more, a whole lot better reception.
That's what I was thinking too, because my property at night is just like in the spring and summer, it's just really awesome energy.
Yeah. As my dad used to say, it's how do you put it? It is as cold outside as a witch in a brass bra.
Yep. Oh, hi, Ruby.
Hi, Miss Ruby. Are you not going to snore?
You not going to say hi?
Are you going to embarrass your mama again? Are you?
She looks half asleep.
That's really
There,
weird.
see, guys, she just wanted me to get in her. She wanted in her spot.
Yeah.
But
Which one? Pittsburgh Hospital? Are you talking about, Terry? She said she was in some hospital when the patients were still in there, and it was totally creepy. Figure out which hospital she was at.
I can go in any hospital.
I've been talking about that one you was just talking about, Kel.
I've been in like a hospital that like here, any local hospitals, I hate them.
Yeah, I know.
Just like when my dad was in the hospital for his heart attack he had, I just no thank you.
You guys
And
keep
that
your
was-
eye on that doll. If you see her move, let me know, because Kel did see her move a while ago.
Yeah, she moved her foot and
Jumped straight up off this. I'm like, oh hell, it startled me, because she startled me last night when my brother gave it to me.
Trans-Allegheny.
Yeah, lunatic asylum. That sounds like somewhere fun to go.
Yeah, that's they call it Weston here in West Virginia. Here's a cool fun fact for him. Charles Manson was in that facility for 6 months.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's another cool place that would be fun to go to. Also, Spawn Ranch.
Yep. And you know another cool thing? Charles Manson's mother was in Moundsville Penitentiary.
Wow.
'Cause
That is crazy. So
Charles
was he
Manson-
from Kentucky?
No, he was from here, West Virginia, where I'm at. His grandma
that's
lived
right.
in Moundsville.
So I wonder how he ended up in California.
I don't know. He's a nomad. I just know that this one woman that I met that worked at the Moundsville Penitentiary, West Virginia State Pen, thing.
So Phoenix evidently has been hurting in her neck and back like crazy for the past couple of days. Girl, it must be going around. I had the worst headache. Kel was hurting in her back.
I'm wondering if it's just the energy where everything's shifting.
It's something.
Uh-huh.
Here I was thinking I'm just because I'm stressed out. I don't know.
But I was going to tell you an interesting fact about Charles Manson. His grandma lived in Moundsville, West Virginia. And, it's up in the Panhandle, West Virginia. Because you have to go you have to cross into Pennsylvania and back into West Virginia to get to Moundsville.
Yes, Captain, I have.
I thought it was so cool that this woman that worked at the prison, as a tour guide, said that her grandmother used to watch Charles Manson when he was a kid, and he was horrible to animals.
Wow.
When he was 6 years old.
Captain MUCH.LOVE says, you ever hear Charles Manson's music? Yeah.
Yes. He wrote one of the Beach Boys songs for them.
And that's why they went, and they was actually after one of those boys, wasn't they, from that band? Because he told them he would get Charles Manson on a record label, and they took his song and they used it themselves. Yeah.
And it was one of the producers that was with Sharon Tate.
Mm-hmm.
They got that record producer, and then there was something to do with Sharon Tate. It wasn't really Sharon Tate he was after, it was her husband.
Yeah. He said
he wasn't home.
Stuff. Yeah, it is wild stuff, especially, that was crazy that he, had all those people following him, and they did everything he told them. He told them to do. She said, I've been to Wheeling, but never Moundsville. Terry did. And Captain
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"Oh, please, 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 please be. Come on, come on, come on."
Yeah, Wheeling, West Virginia, is pretty cool because it used to be the capital of West Virginia, and then they moved it to Charleston.
Phoenix said they rearranged the words and stuff because they didn't like the lyrics. Yeah. But
Yeah,
he
I don't
still knew it
remember.
was his stuff, even though they did that.
I don't remember which Beach Boy song it was. What was it?
I don't remember.
Because Charles Manson knew one of the Beach Boys. That's how the song got to the
Phoenix
Beach
said
Boys.
it wasn't her husband. It was Terry Melcher who owned the house before. Yes, you're right, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Terry Melcher owned the house before Roman Polanski bought it. Terry Melcher is the one that got the song and switched it around. You are exactly right, Miss Phoenix.
Yes.
Phoenix is smart on her history, isn't she?
Yeah, music history. Damn.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, Helter Skelter was considered a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that was as a kid, that's one of the first horror movies that I watched. And then The Exorcist.
Exorcist was one of my first ones I watched.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, to this day, I'm still scared to watch The Exorcist by myself. I'm gonna
You
tell
know
you.
it's based on a true event.
Yeah, but it's a boy that it really happened to instead of that girl.
Yeah, and it was in St. Louis, Missouri. And we know of someone who lives in Missouri, not too far from.
Phoenix said Charles Manson used to stay in Dennis Wilson's house. Dennis Wilson had to move out in order to get them evicted, and then he left. And Terry says, I've only been to the Festival of Lights in Wheeling.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm going to tell you guys a true story. What made me think of that movie, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Okay.
That's based on a thing too. That's based on a real.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was, on a school night, and my girls were in bed asleep, and my husband had to get up and go to work the next day. And I'm like, well, I'm going to watch this movie. I put it in the DVD player, and I'm laying back and I'm watching that movie. And every time I heard something, I'm looking around because I was hearing things. And I kid you not, guys, my microwave came on when they was trying to do that exorcism on her, and it started bouncing. I jumped up, started screaming. I ran over and ejected that daggone DVD. I slung that thing plumb across the cow field. Woke up the next day, that DVD was laying right on my porch. I saw it go across the cow field. And I have never watched that movie again either. And wow, Phoenix went to high school with Dennis Wilson.
From the Beachy Boys?
Wow. You learn something new every day.
Yep. The guy who plays Sam Merlot in True Blood is from West Virginia.
Captain Marmash said, Large Marge from the Pee Wee movie scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. Pee Wee Herman himself scared.
Yeah. After I found out what he did, because my kids
movie theater?
loved it. Yeah. I tell my kids, I said, he's a bad man. You ain't allowed to watch him no more.
Oh, well, the guy who played Pee Wee Herman was also in a Cheech and Chong movie. I think it was Up in Smoke. Or was it the other one? Damn. California Dreaming or whatever that.
Oh, Denise.
What?
No, Denise, his daughter, Dennis Wilson's daughter, Denise.
Oh.
He was going to school with his daughter, Denise.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I want to know your opinion, and you guys too. Tell me your opinion on this. I've noticed, through the winter, I can still go out and do paranormal investigations and I'll get good responses. But when I go at night in the springtime, it's like they're just waiting to communicate, you know? And then when it gets summer, they're communicating a little bit better. But when fall hits, man, it's like they're right there. You don't have to sit for hours and, videoing them. Because, guys, I'm going to tell you, when I go out and I do videos, a lot of times I'm there for at least 2 or 3 hours. Because, you just don't get something unless you're lucky. Sometimes you gotta wait it, a little bit. It's according on the spirit. You gotta wait a little bit, and a lot, it takes me sometimes 9-10 hours, sometimes 2 days to edit a video because I want to take out all the junk and show the best parts of it.
Yeah, that's how everybody is. Do you know the reason I think that is because it's like the spring equinox, and like how it is in the fall where you can get even more stuff during the winter solstice. I mean the fall solstice. I can't even talk today. Like during Halloween, because of the I can't talk. Yeah, the veil's thinning. The veil's thin like at the spring equinox, or people say around Easter, because of the everything's coming back to life.
Yeah.
That's my
Well, that's a really good way of putting it, Kel. And yeah, because everything's coming back to life. That's true.
So it's like, I look at it this way, everything hibernates in the winter kind of thing. Even some of the spirits, I think, have a harder time coming in during the cold. Or because they need energy.
Yeah.
Everything's cold and still in the winter.
And when it's raining and thunder and lightning,
you get a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because imagine the lightning like a big, huge Jacob's ladder. Think of the energy coming from that lightning strike.
Terry says, I've been watching horror movies since I was in diapers. Used to go to the drive-ins, and when a bad spot in the movie came up, my mom made me duck down behind the seat. God, that sounds like my parents. I miss the drive-in theaters. We've got one, I think. It's in Kingsport. It's not too far away, just about a 2-hour drive, I guess. But the one we had here, they took it down years ago and made a stupid car lot out of it. And that's the worst thing they could have did. I loved the theaters, going to the drive-in theaters. That was good parts of my memories as a kid.
Yeah, there's one in Craigsville, but it's closed down, but the screen's still up. I mean, that's how I wish we could have that back.
I said, if I ever hit the lottery, I'm bringing the drive-in theaters back, and it's going to be made for horror movies.
Oh, my favorite horror movie, guys, and it's what I grew up with, and you might think this is weird, but my mom knew that I knew the difference between real and evil, real things and movies, because I was always saw stuff since I was a little kid, spirits and stuff. My first horror movie that I can remember was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Mine was that, and I think I might have been 13 years old, 12, 13 years old when Friday the 13th came out. It's either Friday the 13th or Halloween that we went to the theater. It was Friday the 13th because we went to the theater to see it, and it was so packed. And they was telling us we'd have to, go watch another movie. And I'm like, no, I want to watch this movie. I'll stand up. And me and my little brother stood up against the back curtains just so we could watch.
Oh, sissy.
Friday the 13th. That was crazy.
You want to know what movie came out on my birthday in 1982? I'm giving my age, but I don't care. Amityville Horror 2.
Yeah, that's a crazy movie.
It came out on my birthday,
Wow.
the day I was born.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, wow, that's cool.
You ever been watching one of those scary movies and go to sleep when you dream, and in your dream you're in that movie and that person's coming after you?
Well, I had a dream that I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, and Freddy wasn't coming after me, but he was coming after someone I didn't like. It's like in my dream, I paid him or something to kill somebody for me.
Panic said, my mom would cover my eyes. That's how I learned to duck when my mom swung on me when she was mad at me. Terry said the worst one for me was the original Night of the Living Dead. It talked about my town and others around. It freaked me out. Now, if you're talking, are you talking about the Night of the Living Dead that's filmed here in my town? Filmed in Tennessee? Because I don't live far from that place at all. The only thing that's left of that now is just a chimney.
Yeah, that's creepy. Thanks, Rhoda. That just you guys mentioned that one. The one scary movie. The one scary movie that I've seen, and I think I told Rhoda about it, that scared the crap out of me, and I do not know why. You guys need to find it because it's an IFC movie, so it's really hard to find. But it's called The Shrine.
Ooh.
And it's a Polish, okay? It's Polish, but it was filmed in Canada. I know.
Listen to what Phoenix said. She said, I had a dream I was being chased, and I kept screaming to myself to wake up. And one of the people chasing me said, when you come back to sleep, we'll be here. See, some shit like that would make me be afraid to close my eyes.
Oh my God. But yeah, you guys, you need to find the movie called The Shrine.
We had a Night of the I believe it was the first, wasn't it, Kel, the first original Night of the Living Dead they filmed here in Tennessee?
Thought they did.
Yeah, because I don't live but maybe 5 miles from that place.
I mean, Wrong Turn was filmed here in West Virginia. Well, let me take that back.
I'm talking about the one that was made in 1970 something.
Yeah, not the remake, not the remake, original. I get you. The Wrong Turn was filmed on a backlot in California, because I can tell because the trees are different. It doesn't look like West Virginia. And a third reason is they had cell phones in the first or second one, I remember. And my sister and I looked at each other and was like, now that's shit. You don't get cell phone reception in Greenbrier County.
Hey, do you guys remember that movie, what was it called, Vacancy?
Mm-hmm.
Where that couple went to that motel and those idiots was coming up through the bathroom floor, and that's how they was killing people. Well, my brother would always come in from Atlanta, Georgia, and I told him, I said, you better stop staying at those little drive-in motels. And he's like, why? I said, well, come over and watch this movie, and let me tell you, it terrified him. He will not go stay at those little rinky-dink motels no more because he's afraid those killers will come in on him.
Well, I want to stay at the Stanley Hotel.
Yes.
Would you guys not want to? The home of The
Shining.
Shining.
I definitely want to.
Mm-hmm.
We better hit the lottery. We want to go stay at Stanley.
Oh, I know. It'd be nice though.
Yeah. Now we could go to what the shit's name of that place? It's in Atlanta. They've got the that motel there, and there's a bunch of paranormal, not paranormal, there's a bunch of psychics there. I can't think of the town right now, or the motel for that matter. I can't stand it when I do that.
I do it all the time, sis.
But anyway, I mean, that place, that hotel is off the chain. Haunted.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my brother's here a few nights ago. And we was driving down by that old Riggs house.
Mm-hmm.
We was going past it, and David said, Mama, he said, slow down when you go past that house. I said, I was going to anyway. I don't know if somebody was squatting in that house, but the first window, as you go, there's the door, and then there's two, a window here and there's a window here. Over here on this window, looked like there was somebody sitting there like this looking out the window. All you could see was the figure of the body. I said, oh shit, there's somebody in there.
Is that the house that I did that remote viewing for?
Yes.
It's like, okay.
Captain said there's a graveyard here where I'm at with a ton of the victims from the Titanic. Wow, now that would be cool to come and investigate that place.
So are you
now where you live, Captain?
Is that the one in New York?
Might be, I don't know.
That's why I was asking him. Because I know there's one up in New York. Somewhere. Which, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be so cool to go investigate that place.
Well, just dropped everything. Sorry, y'all. I want to go to that museum in Missouri, that Titanic museum that Zach Bagans went to as well, with all those artifacts in it.
Halifax, Canada.
Oh, it is up in Canada. It's like, I thought it was in New York. Okay, I get it.
Wow, we're talking with some people that's a good ways across the pond.
Well, Canada in a way is not across the pond, it's on top of us.
Yeah. Still across the pond to me. Not walking distance.
Oh, you could walk to Canada. It'd just take you a while.
Yeah. I'd be walking on the nubs of my... There wouldn't be no feet left. Be nubs.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, guys, it's been crazy.
So does anyone want to do like a necrophonics reading with that new doll that she's got behind her? Because I think that one has a story.
Well, we'll have Mike to do Spirit Box. Xavier's got my iPad.
Well, okay, Spirit Box. Well, I don't know.
And I'm going to go get my iPad. He's got to give it up.
Yeah, he needs to give you that.
Hey,
iPad.
guys, has any of you heard of this app? I also use this sometimes. It's called, hang on. I can't remember it by heart. Because I had it hiding. Well, it really wasn't hiding. It was in my apps. But anyway, it's like,
it's like the audio.
Yeah.
Rhoda was showing it to me before we went live.
Paratech. Have any of you guys heard of Paratech? We'll play with that here in a little bit. We'll play with Paratech. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my iPad.
Okay. So if you guys want, hit that notification button if you haven't. Hit the thumbs up. Invite more people if you want. It'd be cool. Like I said, I feel like I've been on Zoom all day. And I'm trying to use my tablet to see if it comes in any better.
Let me see your...
So yeah, that doll, but that's behind Rhoda there. I have some general feelings about it. So if any of you are empathic and can do like remote stuff, tell your feelings down below. What?
My baby just melted my heart.
What?
And it's gonna be on it.
He was in there watching our stream.
But
So you're such a good kid, man.
He must have been really bored.
He must have been, or he just loves his mama.
No, maybe.
He said maybe.
Well, no,
Or maybe he just loves his Aunt Kel and he doesn't want to admit it.
Well, just go in.
Okay,
Go in your comments, and you're gonna be saying.
everybody, all of y'all that has been in here that knows, when we do this, I do like to pray to my God. Whatever your higher power is, you pray to him, but please be in agreement with me, okay?
I'm gonna be saying that when you come.
As I start, we must fix some pray. Father God, thank you for first off dying on the cross for our sins. Lord Jesus, we ask you please protect us as we do this spirit box session. Please keep all things negative away from us. If it's someone that's in the chat that needs to hear their family, Father, please let them come through. Father, please walk with us each and every day through this COVID virus. Please keep us all protected from that. Lord Jesus, we don't come in any disrespect. Thank you again for dying on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Blessed be.
Okay. So necrophonic, here we go.
I told anyone if
I wonder where
they
Miss
get any,
my little Miss Southern Belle is
I
tonight.
don't know. But I did tell people if they're also empathic and sense anything about the doll remotely like I do,
Oh,
just to
yeah.
share it in the chat.
Definitely.
Even if they're rewatching it, if they get any.
Hello, spirits. That's
Sounds like a kid.
who's with us right now? Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. Terry shared it on Facebook and Twitter.
Thank you. How many spirits are with us?
Incoming. 3.
Okay.
Can you tell us your names, please? And Phoenix. She said, "Is Justin Bieber for real?" Is Justin Bieber for real? He's a kid.
Well, that's the truth. What's the name of the doll behind Rhoda?
Hi, Cal, it said.
Hi.
Cal. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing? She said.
Hi.
Yeah, I can. My brother found this doll in a barn they was tearing down. He does construction work, and my cat don't like her. She don't like my cat either.
What's your name, doll? Do you have one?
Can you guys hear the necrophonic? Kelly?
Did it just say Kelly?
Yeah. Ellen?
Is that
Ellie?
your name? What's the name of the doll?
Ellie.
I heard Ellie.
Ellie again.
So is your name Ellie?
Yes. Yes again.
I'm
Hi,
sorry I called
Lisa.
you.
Welcome, love. How have you been?
I'm sorry if your name's Ellie and I keep calling you Emma.
You was close.
Do you forgive me?
It said Emma.
Emma, yeah, I called you Emma. So is your name Ellie?
That's okay, Elisa. I figured you was working, honey. She
Yeah,
said,
we
"I'm
just
sorry I haven't been on. I started a new job and have been so busy."
I know. We just wanted to feel like you're still included, darling. Is anyone else here? Ellie, how old are you?
2. Ask it again.
Ellie, can you tell me how old you are, please?
Terry says she gets a feeling. Oh my God, Kel said the same thing. She said, I get a feeling of sadness, like she needs someone to attach to. Girl, don't freak me out, because this doll moved a while ago behind me.
But like I told her, that the doll doesn't mean harm. It's just playful, like mischievous to me.
I'm glad you did, Elisa. We missed you. Would you stop? It said.
What? What are we doing, sweetie? I didn't hear how old you were. Could you say that one more time?
Thank you, Terry. 9.
Remember, we got 9 when we were doing the other one. And we also got sadness, remember?
Yes. Well, Ellie, Emma, I just want to let you know that you can't attach to nobody here.
But you can play with the other.
You can play with Annie.
Yeah, you can play with Annie.
She said no.
Who do you want to play with? Did you say Zay?
Terry is for real when he feels things. Listen to him. That's crazy, because earlier when I showed it to Kel and I set her up, Kel saw her leg move. She's like screamed it out. She said, "Oh my God, Rhoda, that doll moved its leg." I jumped up. I'm like, "What?
I said, the doll just moved.
Stop." It said, "Stop." Why?
How did you pass away, Ellie?
I don't know. Was you sick? You're creepy. Who's creepy? Please let me down. I'm holding her. She said, "Please let me down." I'm afraid to let it down. I'm afraid it's going to take off getting it across the floor.
It's not Chucky. My God.
You start running, talking.
She's like, "I'm peering into your soul right now." Kel?
Hi. Ellie, can you be friends with me?
You know I can. More. Done.
Well, you can be my friend.
Ellie, do you like Annie? Can you say that again, please? Are you mad because I'm smoking around you?
Yep. That's why she said, "Stop, please.
Yeah.
Let me down."
Good. She said good. Are you glad because Kel said that? Doll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Doll. It said let something. Can you say that again? Is Daddy there? Or Patty there? Said my doll. Come in. Who is the male voice speaking right now? It's a shadow. There's that sad woman again.
No.
It's saying
Start-
Emma.
Emma.
Let me down.
Do you want to sit back down?
Do you hear that? I do.
I do. You don't like everybody seeing you?
Now, guys, if you see her moving, I'm holding her in my hand, so that's me doing that.
You're pretty.
Her hair smells like an old barn. No offense. We're gonna have to fix that, sister. Do you love me?
Yeah, we love you.
All right.
Oh, she sounds so sad.
That's what Terry said. And you said it a while ago. You said, I'm sensing sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby. Spirits, call your name out. Someone in the chat may be here. Josh. Dusty, Brandy. Pete. Who's that female spirit that's... I am. Good, I'm trying to communicate with you. What's your name? I am. Spirits, please back down. Let the female spirit come through. I want to talk to her. Why are you so sad? The female spirit that was crying, can you please come through? Bitch. I'm a Josh, but I'm no Pete or Brandy. Josh, have you had any, Josh, have you had anybody pass away in your family? Spirits, are you trying to communicate with Josh? I just got a real strong smell of perfume.
Was it like a lilac-y perfume?
No, it's like a, well, sort of, it's a real sweet. Let me see. No, it ain't you, baby. It's like a female.
Oh.
Who's the spirit with the perfume? I smell it.
Did I just hear Emma?
It's been saying Emma.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I get one from the doll. Was her name Ellie Emma or Emmy Ellie?
Well, it could be somebody from a long time ago, Josh. Emma again. Hi. I miss you a lot. Sound like I said Phoenix.
To the doll Rhoda's holding. Can I call you Emma? Or Ellie?
Sound like I said Ellie. Hello. How many spirits is with us right now? 11. How old are you? Died? What did you die from?
Sound like old timers.
Can you tell us what you died from? A caboose falling.
Could it be a train? The boost falling off the tracks, maybe? I don't know.
Did you get hit by a train?
Suicide.
my body. Did you die from suicide? Is that why you're sad? You are right. Adam? Chris? Then I heard Annie. Elijah? Guys, these may be your, they might be saying their name and your name. So if you hear anything that sounds like someone in your family, let us know in the chat.
Mom, are you around? Is Sandy around?
I see you, baby. I am.
Is that what it said? I see you, baby.
Sandy, are you with us tonight? Yes, I am. It's like I said, I'm mom.
Mom.
I love you. Sandy, is this you talking? Does it sound like her, Kel?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sandy, are you the one that Kel caught on camera in the corner of her room when Ruby started barking? Or was that Amberly? Joy. So I said mom again. Boy. Who was the spirit standing in Kel's corner that she caught on camera? The dog saw you. What is your name?
I saw the spirit there the other day too, like on the SLS camera again. It always likes to stay in that corner. And I thought it was like the posters and stuff, and I moved him.
She's making my hand numb. I'm gonna set her behind me.
Well, she said put me down.
She did, didn't she? Whew, that little girl got my hands numb. Something that's true.
I want to tell you guys something. I don't know if this has anything to do with the paranormal or not, but I was sensing something in my room last night, and I have a poster hanging up on my closet door, and I'm wondering if it's just the tack that just finally gave out. But because even though I am a sensitive, y'all, but sometimes I like to be skeptical because not everything's the paranormal. But the poster fell, scared the crap out of me, and Ruby started barking.
Wow.
Like I'm staring over here at the poster that's in the floor now. So, and I can't find the tag.
Kimmy didn't like staying in the back bedroom because, I showed you the other day the door opened on its own right here in the hallway.
Yeah.
Well, her closet in her room would open, and she had some pictures that was hanging on the wall in there, and they both just flipped to the left, and then that one just fell off in the floor and broke all over. I think it might have been Ryan.
Yeah.
They, before me and Austin got into it, they was back there, and Austin said it was Ryan standing at the bottom of Kimmy's bed, holding on to the bedpost, looking at her.
Well, I don't think he was looking at Kimmy. I think he wanted to do something else.
Well, it could have been, yeah. Could have very well been, Kel.
You know me and my impressions, I tell you. And I'm usually spot on, like I was with, your daughter's friend.
Yeah.
And I know we've talked about that story quite a bit, but it still freaks me out that I was that close.
Oh, I know.
Was that accurate?
I got to put my heating blanket around my arms.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go take out my contact.
Spirits, is there anyone in the chat that you'd like to say hello to? Say your name and say it clear, please. One at a time. I can't do it, she said. Earl. Who else? Me? You said you?
Okay, I'm back. Just so you know, that was my door squeaking.
Dewey.
That was my door squeaking.
A lot of these sound like older names. I just heard a Herb.
Do you know my great grandma's name was Elfie?
Elfie.
Elfie.
Well, I had a great grandmother's that's name was Emma. And then Emmy Lou.
And then I had an aunt named Vesty.
I love those old timey names. I don't like my name. I told my mom, I said, why couldn't you name me Rhonda instead of Rhoda? Mom named a lot of her kids out of the Bible.
Rhoda's in the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
my
it looks
brother
like
Christian
Rhonda.
is too. Yeah, a lot of people look at it and they, if they don't, look at it the way it's spelled, they call me Rhonda. I don't say, hey, that's not my name. They won't call me Rhonda. That's fine with me.
Well, there's so many Kellys out there that
My
when I
grandfather was Edward Earl, but he always went by Eddie.
cool.
Eddie, are you here? Here. Is this Eddie Earl that goes by Eddie? Your grandson's would like to speak to you. Eddie Earl. Edward Earl. That goes by Eddie. Can you come forth, please, and speak to your grandson? Word. Terry, I bet you get your grandfather all the time anyway, without the spirit box, don't you? I know I do my daddy. His dad. I heard his dad.
I keep hearing Ellie coming through, or Emma. Call her. I keep hearing that same little girl voice.
I see someone. Wow, I'll have to go back and listen to that. That was a full sentence.
It was, and it was the same voice.
What are you doing? We want to talk to you. Kel?
Kale, what? You can ask me anything, spirits. Just come through the box.
Dog? See me. It's not dog see me.
What, did Ruby see you?
Did Ruby see you? Yes.
Yes.
The dog.
Dog.
No, I've smelled his cologne one during a seance, but he doesn't contact me, but I can feel him around. I do my daddy a lot and my brother. Matter of fact, me and Kel was sitting here a couple of weeks ago and I was feeling down and she, I didn't have to say anything to her. She told me, she looked at me, she said, your dad and your brother's right there with you right now. And they just wanted me to let you know that because they know you're feeling down. Boy, I busted out bawling when she told me that.
Yeah.
Because
And I
could
wasn't
feel it.
trying to do it to make her cry.
It was just that was a happy cry because I could feel it. I knew they were here.
So if anyone ever thinks about a loved one, that's usually a sign they're around you.
Jim. Yeah, Dwayne's got a brother named Jim. Jimbo, is that you? Say something to me that only I would know, Jim. Taz. Oh my God. It just said my bird's name. It said Taz. Taz.
Oh, I remember that bird. You're telling me about it.
Are you with Taz?
Ooh, I just got cold chills.
I did too. I'm with it.
Uh-huh.
Do you see my dog, Junior? Bad dog. Okay, necrophonic spirits. We're fixing to turn on the spirit box. You can come and communicate with us through that, okay? Can you say goodbye for now? Dude.
Dude.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna let my grandson have this back, and I'm gonna get my spirit box. Here, baby, you come get this. Kel, it said Kel.
Kel. It always says
And
my
look,
name.
you tell me how it did that when I turned it off.
I came
And it's
back
still
on.
talking.
Well, you better take that right off.
You took it.
You
Are
better
you afraid
delete
of it,
that app
Zoe?
and everything, re-download it once you're ready to use it again.
No, you don't mess with Mama's apps on here, baby. Here, unplug that over. Hang with me
Ruby?
for a second, guys. I'm gonna get my spirit box.
Ruby, what are you staring at?
iPad when watching you.
Oh, come loose from there.
Did that doll move?
What? What, Kel?
Did it move?
I don't know. I was looking at the dang spirit box. Did any of you see it move? Thank you for stopping in, Captain. God bless you.
I thought maybe it was, I mean, I have my contact out, but I thought I saw it because I just have these glasses on.
See, I'm afraid to even turn. I'm getting cold chills now. I'm afraid to even turn my back on it.
What I'm saying is, it's just a playful spirit. Don't be afraid of her. She's
It ain't
not
that I'm
Chucky.
afraid of her. It ain't that I'm afraid of her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that she's, how can I put it?
It's where she's new.
Yeah, and it kind of creeped me out last night. And see, my dog's acting funny right now. She's taking her head and bouncing it into the couch. She just now walked up and was looking at it, and she's going,
Well, Sissy, if you ever want to pack it up and send it to me.
well, if it starts acting crazy, that's just exactly what I'll do.
Because the doll said it would like me as a friend.
Hello, spirits. Dog. Did you move that doll? Hello? Guys, I'm going to sit right here in case it does move so y'all can see it.
Did Ellie move?
I think so. Who said that? Can you tell me how many spirits is around us right now?
12.
11. What'd you guys hear?
I feel 12, but said 11, so I was close.
Can you say your names, please? All good spirits are welcome to come in and communicate. You may have family that would like to speak to you. We're here to give you a voice. I know. Please do. Who is that talking? Can you repeat that, please? That sound like it said leads.
Mm-hmm.
You did? You said I did. Welcome, Les. Do you have someone you'd like to speak? Say their name. All good spirits are welcome to come and talk. Speak into this box in my hand and we'll hear you. Who are you? My name is Rhoda. I mean you no harm. Who are you? Dennis. Do you see the light, Dennis, that's coming from my box? Who's that? Who are you? I just said who I was.
Hi, I'm Kel.
We have Kel, we have Terry and Al, we got, I think Josh left. We got Phoenix, which her name is Kelly. And we got Elisa. Or Bobby. You hear that?
What?
It's something. Cherish.
I'm hearing so many voices coming through that at once. I'm trying to.
No. Did you move the doll a while ago?
No, she moved herself.
Who is the spirit that's attached to that doll? What is your name? I said Tina or Gina. I heard David. I'm something. I'm Tina. It's me. That's why I can't wait to be able to take this outside, get better reception.
I know. I don't know why that has bad reception.
Do you know what they just said? It mocked me. It said better reception.
Yeah.
Can you please speak clearly like that again and say your name? He's asking, who are you?
That's Rhoda. I'm Kel.
Are you having fun? Well, we are having fun. We appreciate you talking with us. Kel.
Hi, guys. I love you, spirits.
Can you tell us how many more spirits just came around us, or if some has left? How many with us right now? 18. Is that what you heard?
Yeah, I said 8. I heard 18 in my head before it even said that.
Excuse me, yes. They said, excuse you. I was yawning. I said, excuse me. Are you just a proper spirit?
Is my dog Rudy around tonight?
Hello? Rudy? You're Rudy?
Rudy?
Not that you're Rudy?
Yeah. Did it sound like Amberly?
Yeah, sound like I had a Scottish accent.
You mean an Irish one? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
her. Rudy?
Rudy? Said it again. Spirits, are you gonna be glad when spring gets here? So I can communicate with you better. I like the spring.
I do too. I love the spring.
What is your favorite season? Or what was your favorite season? Oh,
Fall.
mine's fall also.
I like spring and fall are my favorites.
Me too.
I like to see things bloom and come to life and then die. That's the way
I
it
don't like to
feels.
see them die. I just love the way the weather feels.
I was just being sarcastic, Rhoda. It seems like I like to watch it
Hey,
come to
spirits,
life. And
we're only gonna do this a few more minutes. Is there anything you'd like to say? Thank you. You're most welcome. We enjoy spending time with you.
yes, thank you so much for coming through.
Maybe I'll try to take you outside tomorrow night so you can do better. Put a
It's
heater
not
in
going
my
to be warm
garage.
here.
It's not gonna be warm here neither, but I'll take a heater out my garage, see if we get better reception. Okay, spirits, we're gonna say goodbye now. Thank you. And can you say goodbye to us? Bye.
Bye.
God bless you, spirits. Good night. That thing just go. I need
Yeah.
to hook that amp up and see if that helps that some, because it should take the reverb out of it.
Like even one of those REM pod speakers
Right.
would even help with that if you could find a REM pod. Because it
If
cuts
y'all
out
have
some
any-
of.
Oh, excuse me. My goodness. If y'all have, oh my
Someone's
God.
sleepy.
If y'all have any questions, let me and Kel know. Do you guys want me to use the dowsing rods for yes or no answers before we say good night to you lovelies? And I want to let you guys know, each and every one of you, God bless you. And you guys don't know how much Kel and I really appreciate you guys coming in and spending your time with us.
Yeah, because normally Rhoda and I usually BS around like this anyway. Just fun having other people to talk to.
Miss Phoenix, she's my sweetheart. She's always ready and raring to go. And she's always the first one that gets in the chat.
Oh, she is. And she's a hoot and a half and worth every penny.
Yes.
She's a cutie patootie, as Rosie O'Donnell would say.
What was it? My daddy used to call my mama, she's my sweet pea.
I just heard the hoot and a half and worth every penny from Regis Philbin. I miss him. May he rest in peace.
I tried using external speakers for my spirit box, but it didn't help. Now I've got 2 amps, Terry, that I've got that I want to make I guess you could call it my version of a wonder box. I've just got to get those pedals to put on them, and I'll have. I mean, what I gave for them, it's worth putting the money into
In
the
it and making
cats.
your own. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to make it a lot better for us to be able to understand them without all that white noise when it comes.
Without the. I still
Well,
could hear it.
Phoenix, my love, I don't know. I guess we could call it the PM. We're fixing to go to AM now, sister, so we can't call it the PM. We're still yakking our mouths, so I guess we can call it the PM, AM. We're just here.
I know it's like a late night spooky talk
Hey
show.
guys, I'll tell you something we need to do. Coming soon. We need to see how long we can go. Try to do a chat and see how long we can go until we're just like, I'm done. I can't sit here no more. I'm ready to go sleep. But I'd like to do a live stream at maybe a cemetery, maybe at Bethesda, the old Civil War grounds.
Oh yeah. And it'd be fun if I could like sit outside my property and see what I get, because like spirits like to move through, because where the battleground, they march through this area.
Guys, go look up some videos on Gettysburg, the ghost of Gettysburg. They was these people that went up there, and they're not paranormal investigators or nothing. They just went there to see if maybe they could see what they was going to catch. They said they honestly didn't feel like they was going to catch anything. They parked right there next to the cannons. They're sitting there talking. All of a sudden, they see movement, way in the back. And that guy's like zooming in. He's like, what in God's name is that? Well, it keeps walking towards them. The man looked right at them and just went on about his business. But it was a soldier, and you could see the suit on him and everything. It's like he was looking for his comrades,
Yeah, like, hey, where's somebody at?
How cool was that they got that on film? And, we've got up here at Bethesda, they've been a few people that's got the soldiers up there roaming around. Now, I've got a picture that I'll find it and post it on our Cryptkeepers Haunts Facebook page. Kel's already got some stuff up on there. But if you guys would like to go there and add some of the things that you've caught,
go ahead and add your stuff.
We would love it. We would love for you to do that. Make our channel yours, because this is ours. This isn't just mine and Kel's. It's your all's too. And we want to make it better for you. But yeah, go to that Facebook and post some things on there. But yeah, that's just really cool. I love doing paranormal. I want to prove to what so many people don't believe that exists.
I mean, I think there's so much more that we don't understand.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I mean, we know more about space than we do the oceans.
You've been there, Terry, to Gettysburg? I want to go there so bad. Hopefully I'll get to. I want to do so much this summer.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to go see Kel, and she's wanting to take me to a few places up there. And I want to go to Gettysburg. I want to go to Waverly Place. I want to go to Bob Mackey's.
I know. I want to go to Bob Mackey's. It's totally on my bucket list. I mean, it's more on my bucket list than Allegheny. The Westin.
Yeah.
I guess because I live here in West Virginia, I'm just like me.
Somebody was supposed to have seen the Mothman, Kel.
Yeah.
Just a few weeks ago, somebody posted a video and said they swore that it was the Mothman, that it came right down in front of their car.
Yeah, he's coming back. I mean, like I said, to me, he's an interdimensional being. I think he's more alien, but whatever. I just think he comes and goes, kind of. That's why he hasn't been seen for a while. Some people think he's an omen or a Native American like spirit, because that land was taken by the natives. So
Mhm.
there's a curse on it. So there's just so many about Point Pleasant.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to take you up there too, Rhoda, because I've been up there and there is a haunted hotel in there.
Wow, that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
I want to go to all those haunted places. Just like you've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't go in there. People want nobody to go in there because it's so haunted." Just like I told that lady that let us go investigate that old house in Mooresburg, I said, "Honey," I said, "they just haven't had somebody come in there that wasn't scared of them."
Yep.
I said, when
Lorna.
you show a spirit fear, they're gonna be on you like stink on poop.
It's like dogs. It's like animals. If they sense your fear, they will attack.
Like I said, I'm not scared of spirits, but I am scared of the living.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of spirit or interdimensional beings. I'm more afraid of like people.
I bet you I won't go.
What was that? Was that the closet?
It was Kimmy's door back there, and I'm not going back there to shut it. It can just stay open. Evidently, something wanted to come through here. See, it's giving me cold chills. I'm getting goosebumps all over my arms.
Well, nothing's gonna hurt you. Just put that warm protection bubble around you.
Like I was saying, did you hear it again?
Mm-hmm.
That sounded like books falling.
Mm-hmm.
And my cat's laying right there, and my dog's right there, and Katie and Dozer's in the room with Dwayne, so I know it ain't them. You know, without a doubt, you know how you get that sixth sense,
Mm-hmm.
and just like when I laid eyes on that guy,
Mm-hmm.
that guy was stalking me, and no doubt in my mind, if I had not hollered out and made him think that Dwayne was in that cemetery, he'd have probably grabbed me up, Kel. And he would have had a fight on his hands because I would have probably made him hurt me right there because ain't no way I'd have got in a car with nobody.
Now, what did I tell you about ghost hunting alone?
I know it, but I thought I'd be okay because it was daylight, but it don't matter. It don't matter if it's daylight.
And honestly, that's
daylight they can anywhere else.
That's not a precaution about the dead people. That's if like you go into a haunted location and there's a squatter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said when we saw that figure in the window there at the old Rick's house, I mean, it looked enough like a squatter. Somebody might have been staying in there. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just too defined.
Yep.
And I said, whoa. I said, we better watch going back down there for a while. Because we've went in there before and found a bunch of liquor bottles and beer bottles that didn't look too old at all.
Like when I had this other paranormal team, I like to actually do things. Like I like to ask the owner or find the owner who owns the place and ask them if I can investigate. And then I show them like this paper that they sign that says they're not held responsible if something happens.
Yeah.
Just so they feel safe. So yeah, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Or if I have any other team members, I make them sign a waiver if they're part of my team, saying basically the same
especially
thing.
If it's somebody that sometimes I have forgotten my paper and I've got it on video recording, that they're there at their own discretion. If something happens, I'm not reliable for it,
Yeah, I mean, as long as you make it clear somehow, but I like documentation. Just so like the people that invite me that say, okay, you can go and investigate, but then they call the police on me because I'm trespassing.
Yeah.
I like to go, hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just for benefit, for my well-being and the owners.
I will say when we went to that house over there in Mooresburg, I didn't have it on paper, but I had it on a text message, so that was just as good.
Yeah, as long as it's somewhere where you can show someone if they try to come back at you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like investigation, you need to be that clear.
Wow. I do plan on going there this summer, hopefully.
Where?
Gettysburg.
Oh, I want to go too. Isn't there a certain like house where a woman got, oh, what was her name? Like in Gettysburg, where an innocent woman got shot because of the way the gunshot went off and she was in her house?
Oh, Lisa said, I have you guys on Bluetooth speaker while I'm in the shower so I don't miss anything. I wish I could voice comment like out loud. Well, we're just glad you was able to make it tonight, Lisa.
Yeah. You want to keep us on Bluetooth while you're in the shower, hun? Be more. It's just nice to know that we're keeping you company.
I just hope no voice EVPs come through the computer while you're in the shower. Because I'm Lisa.
Oh my God, we're gonna creep her out.
We were exploring a house where we got a spirit who identified itself as a demon. Later, I caught a disembodied voice deeply say, I'm coming for you. Right after that, I went into a seizure. Oh my God, Terry. Well, see, that's the Jenny Wade house. Where he was
That's
at.
what I was thinking about. I want to go to the Jimmy Wade house.
That's where he was at. Let me tell you, Terry, when I was up at that cemetery and I was on the porch, because there's a house right in the middle of it, that was one of the first things that came through on my spirit box. It said, I'm a demon, and you can hear it plain as day. And they was telling me over and over again, he's coming, get out of here, leave.
And I'm wondering if the
that just
spirit
kinda
saying,
scared me.
I'm wondering if the spirit coming through saying I'm a demon, if it wasn't referring to that guy.
Could have been. Because the look that man had in his eyes, I mean, he had a white mask on, okay? But I could still see his eyes, and I'm like, oh my God, this good dude's gonna try to hurt me. It was almost like there for a minute I was frozen in place, and I had to tell my mind to make my legs move.
Oh, I know. When I was rewatching it, I was going, Rhoda, run, run.
No. I have a cover on my window. I'm laughing my effing ass off. Lisa said.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I want to go to the Jenny Wade house. And then there's one that was like an orphanage in Gettysburg. I think all of Gettysburg is haunted. I can't talk. They say the Washington Monument is haunted. I wonder how true that is.
I don't know.
I'd like to take an EVP thingy up there.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, listen, my lovelies. It is 12:13, and I've got to get my grandson up for online school in the morning.
Yeah, and I got to take the garbage out tomorrow. It's garbage day.
But hopefully, God willing,
we'll be on tomorrow.
We'll be on tomorrow night about 10 or 10:30. I'm trying to figure out how so I can schedule it, and it'll show it on YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But
yeah, she's been reading about it, and we think we have it, and then it doesn't work. And
right, didn't tonight. I tried out. I'm gonna have to learn how to add it together with YouTube. But we love you all. Thank you guys for coming in here and spending your time with us. And God bless each and every one of us.
Blessed be kind to each other. And remember, Mercury's in retrograde, meaning it might make things feel a little crazy, but it'll pass.
Oh, hang on. Terry said she was baking bread and a stray bullet came through the door and killed her. Wow.
Yeah, that's what happened to the Wade woman. Yeah.
All right, guys. We love you all. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Love you, sis.
Love ya.